Hello everyone, my name is Obeaune, and today is, I don't know what today is, but we have a lot to discuss, so keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, I just want to say thank you so much to the Queens of the Week for getting me on the top 5, as well as anybody who voted for me. I really appreciate it because I really want to be on the show so bad, like, oh, I can't, oh. So thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get to the good shit. So this week's topic is, well, we have several of them, but the first is, what is the hardest challenge in your life that you have faced? Were you able to overcome this challenge? And the second part is, in 2014, will you be fighting the same challenge or will you be tackling a new one? And basically, what is your New Year's resolution? So let's get started. Okay, anyway, so let's go with the first part. What is the hardest challenge that you faced in your life and were you able to overcome that challenge? Now, it pretty much took me a while to think of this because there really hasn't been anything that was too crazy or detrimental that happened in my life. So I pretty much thought of, well, college. College is nice. It was a good experience. I met a lot of good people and I learned a lot from different classes. However, when I got to my math class, not the greatest experience ever. Yeah, it pretty much sucked. I had taken the class 3 times, failed it 3 times. That's $300 just for one class. $300. So 300 put 300 put 300. That's $900. Yeah, I pretty much went down the drain, and that was the biggest challenge for me in high school, in college. And it sucks because I was so close to getting my associate's degree, and math just became so frustrating to me, and I didn't want to bother with it after the 3rd time of failing it. I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not wasting any more of my money, any more of my parents' money, any more of my time. Done. So that was a really tough decision because I don't like giving up on stuff. And on top of that, I didn't want to let my parents down or just my family in general. Because, I basically spent all that time, I was there for like 2.5, 3 years. I basically spent all that time, doing all those classes, and all of a sudden it comes to the math class and I just fail 3 times and it just stops there. And that's just so much time wasted with my decision of quitting. And it's unfortunate, but, I'm kind of a believer that college is not for everyone. I mean, it's just not. However, I do highly encourage that people who are, getting out of high school, really, you should really go. You should really go and try it. See if it's for you. Like I said, I had a good experience, but yeah, college is something you really gotta want to do. I know a lot of people are forced into it, so yeah. Anyway. So in short, was I able to overcome it? No. Okay, anyway, so moving on to the next part. In 2014, will you be fighting the same challenge or tackling a new one? And for the first part, no, I am not tackling the same challenge. I am not going back to college. I don't plan on it. I didn't enjoy it as much, even though I said it was okay. But I don't like the whole thing about homework. I don't like studying. I don't like tests, so she ain't doing it again. Am I tackling a new challenge for 2014? Yes, I am. My new biggest challenge for 2014 is moving states. Yeah, I'm going to be moving out of Arizona in like maybe June, July, August, one of those. And I am going to be moving to, drumroll please, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's right, kids. I'm going to Fort Lauderdale, Florida in the mid of 2014. And I'm really excited because I visited there like February, March or something like that. I don't know. I loved everything about it. It was amazing. And I have 2 really good best buddies that live out there who I was out there for 2 weeks with. And I think we're gonna be roomies and stuff and do all that fun stuff. Shout out to Miko and Ryan. Hi, girl, hi. So, yeah, that's really exciting. And the challenging part about that is, I have to get into the drag scene there, and it's always hard when you're a new girl in a new town. You gotta find the gigs and you gotta find the areas and you gotta find out ooh, is this queen gonna be mean to me, or is this one gonna be shady, or whatever? And on top of that, just finding the job in general. You know, you want to make sure you look good, and you don't want to come off as a threat or anything. You don't want to come off too aggressive or too cocky or anything. So, you know, that's going to be another challenge. And the other part why it's going to be difficult is because I got to get used to like the roads and how things are done in Florida and the weather in general. I mean, I'm used to dry heat, and it's really moist and delicious and hot there in Florida. So I got to get used to that. It's going to be a challenge because I don't like being all sticky and sweaty and shit. Another challenge is dealing with the bugs. Lord Jesus, I like bugs. I just don't want them near me. You know, I don't do that. And I know everyone's like, oh my God, there's bugs everywhere in Florida, and there's alligators walking all over the damn place, and old people. Lord Jesus, yeah, that's gonna be quite scary. Big challenge. So we're gonna move on to the final part of the questions or topics. And the last two are, which girl or girls from the top 5 is your biggest competition? And if you are not chosen to be on the cast, which queen deserves it? So let's go ahead and start with the first one. Originally, I chose Ginger as my biggest competitor. And the reason was because she had a lot of people that were voting for her and that liked her. And I was like, ooh, shit, that bitch is going to win. She could be on the top 5, and then she's going to win and be on the show. Then I was really taken back when I didn't see her name on the list. I was like, wait, what? She's not on the list? So I was like, damn. So she ain't my child. She ain't my competition anymore. So girl, bye. I love you though, girl. I really did love Ginger. I thought she was really sweet and she seemed very nurturing. She's very intelligent, very witty and fun. And I really appreciated that about her. And, you know, girl, we're going to chit-chat a little bit more on Facebook. Okay, so on the real talk, the two girls I chose at the end of the day was Miss Gelato and Joanna. Now, the reason why I chose Miss Gelato, here are the pros about the people I'm choosing. The pros about them, is the reason why I chose them, is because Miss Gelato seems to be a very relatable person. And she is a very fun, young, fresh queen. And I think she said she liked anime and Japanese culture and all that, like Harajuku girl stuff. And I feel like a lot of people are into that these days, so a lot of people would get into that. The thing about Joanna is she seemed very well spoken. She looked gorgeous. And, you know, she seemed like she was saying all the right things. Now to the cons about this. Going with Joanna first. Like I said, seemed like she's saying all the right things. It seemed a little bit too pageanty for me. You know, when you say all the right stuff, it's like, yeah, you're saying all that, but let's put a little bit more organicness into it. Let's keep it real, girl. Let's keep it real. The doors are down, unlocked. Let's get into it. But I love you, little girl. You look good, and you're a nice girl. And for the cons about Miss Gelato, for me, and of course these are my opinions, Miss Gelato, the way you speak is a little bit flat, a little bit monotone for me. But that's just me. You know, I'm a little bubbly and a little bit crazy, so that's just me. I gotta keep moving all the time. And your little ums and hums and hum, you know, yeah. But you look cute though, girl, and I know a lot of people like you, and I like you too, so that's why you're my competitor. I mean, it's because you're doing something right. Isn't that the definition? My two competitors would be the two people that are doing shit right. Not that the other girls aren't doing anything right, but girl, I had to choose two, so leave me alone. Okay, so on to the next part of if I was not chosen, which I should be because I'm amazing. Who would I choose? Basically, those two girls I would choose. I would choose Miss Gelato and I would choose Joanna. And let me just go in. If Joanna's gonna be on the show, girl, get a better camera. Cause that camera make you look good, cause girl, that's all pixelated and grainy, bitch, and make all that shit blend in real nice. Watch you get an HD camera, bitch. You gonna be a little bit more, oh shit, I gotta make sure this shit is right all the time. You gonna be a little bit more, yeah. And then Miss Gelato, if you're gonna be on the show, girl, be a little more fun. Just, I know there's, I don't know, that's just me. That wasn't even a part of the question. That's just me being a bitch. Don't listen to me. Don't even listen to me. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so to end the video, I really, again, I want to say thank you guys so much for putting me on the top 5. I really, really appreciate it. I want to be on this channel so bad. I love it so much. And, you know, I can be that really silly girl and talk about all the silly kiki stuff. I'm going to be that really serious girl that can talk about all the crazy stuff that happens in this world. And, you know, that's really it. I mean, if you guys like me, go ahead and just comment, rate, and make sure you subscribe to Queens of the Week. And you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel if you like there's only 2 fucking videos having to do with Queens of the Week. That's okay, but I'm gonna put some more shit on there. But yeah, again, I'm so thankful, and I hope everyone had a really Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Or that's coming soon. Sorry, I mean Happy Holidays. Yeah, and I hope you have a really good New Year. Because everybody has a good New Year, right? Make sure that you follow your New Year's resolutions, because I know some of y'all gonna slack down or slow down a little bit. I know I am, because I always do. Don't everybody? So, yeah. Peace out.